I want those shield generators online yesterday. Move it, privates!
Captain Rickdean, Master Satil Shan sent me. I'm the new Jedi Commander.
You made it. Thank the skies. The Empire controls so much of Corellia we can barely establish a landing zone. The enemy has us under constant bombardment. We're in a blasted bottleneck.
Sounds like our first order of business is knocking a hole in the Empire's forward lines.
You'll want to speak with Corporal Hartkey about that. My job is to organize your forces. The shuttles bringing your reinforcements will arrive shortly. In the meantime, you should gather the few already here. I have coordinates to the last known locations of your fellow Jedi. That's the best I can offer.
You've done well. I'll take it from here.
This location is the rallying point for your forces. As the reinforcements arrive, they'll come here. Take the intel on the Jedi you're looking for. I hope you find them.
General Aves, I was told you could use some help.
Master Jedi, I know the Order's stretched thin, but the Empire's not going to give up easy. Corporal Hartkey explained we've lost access to the rocket trams, but he wasn't clear to know why. The Empire's gotten their hands on some modified neutron emitters. They're using them to wipe out anyone on board the trams.
Are the Imperials attacking Corellian passengers too?
Unfortunately, yes. But it hasn't stopped them from trying to escape to the more war-torn areas. The Republic has allies all over Corellia, but they're no help if we can't reach them. We've got to find those neutron emitters. We've received word that Corsac may have intel on the neutron emitter's location. They've carved out a safe haven in the red light sector.
What does Corsac stand for?
Corellian Security Force. Local law enforcement and our primary allies against the Empire. Without trams, the only way to reach the red light sector is on foot, and Imperial shock troops control what's in between. If you attack the Empire's supply camps, the shock troops will be distracted. My escort will move to meet up with Corsac as fast as we can.
I'll keep the shock troops busy until you've gotten through safely.
The path is littered with crashed ships and dead soldiers. I don't plan to linger. Once you reach the red light sector, meet me in the Gilded Descent. It's an old casino turned Corsac fortress. I'll let Corsac know we're coming. We'll be right behind you.
Azda wahota hagwa topi. Watuma gabota donwi wanki watoba jakamuka. Wadwana ubikili watapunka toka patoga luwarta.
The Emperor wants everyone on Corellia dead. I'm here to stop that.
Wadwana ubikili watapunka toka patoga luwarta. Mukili mukunki ne ata bomba bo shunda. Niradisa slemo crispa, tokanki kon kikopa.
Maybe we have a destiny to defeat the Empire together.
Hukataba takunka kon kipuna.
I'm taking charge of all Jedi forces. We're rallying reinforcements at these coordinates. Go.
Nuponka wa unikupa. Tomti tok makitogi.
Think he's got a little hero worship going.
Upokunko haya, konka.
Welcome to the Gilded Descent. Corsac had the intel on the neutron emitters ready and waiting for us. The emitters are at Coronet Shipping. They're a major distributor of Starship parts and weapons. The place is built like a fortress. Unfortunately, the Empire's using it as shock troop headquarters. That makes a straight assault impossible. Too many defenses.
Can we bring those defenses down somehow?
With a few months of careful planning, maybe. But we don't have that kind of time. Nearly every place on Corellia has a back door. Corsac thinks some of the Solonian tunnels run right under Coronet Shipping. The Solonians haven't dealt much with the Republic, so I sent a Corellian to do the negotiating. He should have been back by now.
I've never heard of the Solonians.
One of Corellia's native species. They were tunnel dwellers, until the Empire cut off their supplies.
Sir, Imperials attacked the rendezvous point. Captain Kantaris and the Solonian have been captured.
Someone tipped off the Imperials. Do we know where they're being held?
There's a captured Corsac station nearby. It would have the cell blocks and fortifications they'd need.
Corsac needs to keep the red light sector secure. You've got to free Captain Kantaris and his Solonian contact.
I'll handle it.
These Corsac stations have room for plenty more prisoners. Help them if you can. But Kantaris and his contact are your primary concern. I'll put Corsac on alert, and tell my scouts to watch for any sign of them. Get going.
Chanusna, asubi mota uipa, muja job chalka. Se gota do muti kihasa da punyo, lis di woto.
It takes a cruel heart to say something like that.
Poya toka changa goptula do batawana wanki. Kabano tase makipuna, malituta odmishka. O bagthra wanawaga mi punawa duetuipe.
No one installs hidden cameras without a good reason.
Ni at ambumpa poshuda mokili moklanki. Chikos pa ini gudad ijigliska chanagawa.
They give you a success probability this time?
Yeah. And you don't want to know the numbers. Master Jedi, they said you might be in the area. Bad intel almost got my guys killed trying to assault the Rendili Vehicle Corporation. Give us a hand, I'd owe you big time.
Why is a vehicle corporation a high-value objective?
When the Empire took over Rendili, the personnel managed to evacuate. But they left behind some of the fastest shuttles in the galaxy.
Suckers are quick as a hot double deal. They'd be huge for supply and reinforcement runs.
Except Intel missed the whole army of mercenaries the Empire stationed there. So now we gotta get clever. We have a plan to steal those shuttles on the sly, but we'll need help with access and diversion.
I'm curious to hear what you have in mind.
There's a tunnel my men can use to infiltrate the warehouse, but the door's locked from inside. If you're gonna help, first thing is to fight your way in and unlock that door.
Next, we need a diversion. Blowing the fuel depot outside should do the trick.
Then we'll fly those shuttles out from under their noses. What do you think?
Unlock the door from inside, then blow the fuel depot. Consider it done.
They'll never know what hit them. We'll be watching for the diversion.
We should talk, but back on the ship is better.
These Mandalorian mercenaries worked for the Empire. They were hunting me. I'm sorry. This is difficult. Seeing you, surrounded by dead men, reminds me of things I'd rather forget.
What happened on Tython was a lifetime ago. We're different people now.
Sometimes it feels that way. Right now. It could be yesterday. I arrived with 3 masters the Council assigned to me. They're dead. We are being slaughtered here.
The Council appointed me Supreme Commander of the Jedi on Corellia. We have reinforcements gathering nearby. Go to these coordinates.
Supreme Commander? It will be an honor to serve you. Do you ever wonder if I prepared you for this? Perhaps the Force guided me to attack you on Tython.
Destiny always looks clearer in hindsight.
I want to believe all the pain I caused wasn't for nothing. I'll go to the coordinates and wait for your orders.
Cole Canteris? General Aves sent me to get you out of here.
Just in time, too. I didn't like the looks of those Imperial interrogators. This is Goss, head of the local Solonian Sept. She can get us inside Coronet shipping.
Whatever's threatening the Solonians, we can help. If I get them out, is there somewhere safe they can go? Will you two be all right from here?
Place looks pretty cleared out. Goss and I will get back to the red light sector and meet up with General Aves. The Imperials will hit the Solonians hard once they discover our escape. You better move fast.
Togawata Kiko Uba Kiriwata Buki Donko. Chonki Faguta Jiho Poda Jioto Vokise.
I'm sure there's a military hospital somewhere that could use some charity.
Noya Nevuta Hainakma. Chechopa Kuma Ni Umpi Putmalia Bedwana Ni Bobo.
Bless it. What about old Ben Cahob?
They cut him to pieces, left him on the counter in his tap cafe. You, want me to notify his wife?
I should be the one. Just process the scene. Denote out. Welcome to Blue Sector, Master Jedi. Gangland Central. For the thugs around here, war is good for business. And I've got terrified citizens to prove it.
You don't appear surprised by this killing.
Not these days. Blue Sector's always had gang trouble, but lately the dominant set, the Coronas, they crossed a line. Their theme used to be hijacking supply runs and armed robbery, the usual stuff. Now they're shaking down folks just trying to help the rebellion. Ben Cahob stockpiling medkits for Republic troops? Great! Cut them down and take the kits. It's enough to make you sick.
If they're trying to undercut civilian support for the rebellion, they could be working for the Empire.
Or maybe they just got greedy. If we don't stop them, 2 things will happen. Innocent people are gonna keep dying, and support for the rebellion's gonna suffer. Look, I know it's not your job, but the Corona...